growth and high debt. And here is a stat that just completely flips the script on a lot of old narratives. In 2025, get this, 9 of the world's 20 fastest growing economies are going to be in Africa, almost half. And we're talking about countries like Rwanda and Tanzania, places that aren't just relying on commodities. They're projected to grow by over 6%. It's a huge story.
And speaking of unexpected places, this quote just perfectly sums up a new kind of cultural force that's exploding onto the scene. A scriptwriter was talking about Chinese microdramas, and he called them soaps on steroids. I love that.
So what are they? Basically, they're these minute-long soap operas designed for your phone, and it is a full-blown phenomenon. In China alone, the market is on track to nearly triple in value by 2027. And now, it's going global. Chinese-backed apps are taking the same model and exporting it, using foreign actors to create original content for audiences all over the world.
All right, so this same dynamic, this push and pull, we're seeing it play out in science and technology too. You have these incredible breakthroughs on one hand, and they're fighting against some really big hurdles on the other.
So for decades, there's been this really frustrating trend in medicine. Developing new drugs just keeps getting more and more expensive. It's a trend called Irum's Law, which, is Moore's Law spelled backwards. And it basically says that the cost to develop a new drug doubles roughly every 9 years. It's been a massive drag on innovation.
But now, AI is getting ready to completely flip that script. It can literally dream up new molecules from scratch. It can crush months of tedious lab work down into just hours of computation. And here's the real game changer. It can help scientists make much smarter bets on which drugs are most likely to succeed, way before they get to those super expensive human trials.
And the economic impact here is just mind-blowing. Think about it. By helping to weed out failures earlier, AI could save something like $450 million on the development of a single drug. That's incredible.
And it's not just medicine. The breakthroughs are happening all over. 2025 is shaping up to be a huge year for personalized cancer vaccines using that same mRNA tech. We're seeing huge leaps in grid-scale energy storage, and I'm not just talking about batteries. And yeah, over in China, they might actually launch the first commercial flying taxi services, really.
Which brings us to our final point. And this might be the biggest, and honestly, the most surprising question for 2025.
Have global emissions finally peaked? I mean, the UN's climate panel has been saying it for years. To keep warming within the Paris Agreement limits, global emissions have to peak by 2025. So, have we hit that mark? Have we finally done it?
If you look at this timeline, you can see that most of the rich countries, Britain, America, Japan, they peaked their emissions years, even decades ago. But the global number, the big one, has always hinged on China, right? The world's biggest emitter. Well, incredible new analysis suggests that China's emissions might have actually peaked back in 2023. And that's largely thanks to their absolutely massive investment and rollout of renewable energy.
Yeah, we don't know for sure. Not yet. There's always a lag in reporting this kind of global data. But what that means is that 2025, right now, this is the year we actually get the numbers. This is the year we find out if humanity has finally reached that historic turning point.
So whether we're talking about AI hype or global tensions or the climate itself, 2025 really feels like a year of peaks, a year of transition. For so long, we've been focused on the climb. But as The Economist puts it, maybe the climb is over. And if it is, the only thing that matters now is how fast we come down. And that's the real question, isn't it? Not just for the climate, but for every single one of these challenges we've looked at today. If the climb is over, what happens on the way down?